Okay, that didn't really take long for me to review that video. Right quick for at least a good 10-30 seconds and then realize what I meant to say again. So again, if you view my Snapchat at NJ number to the city, you would see or would have seen over the past month that I said that my promise to the class of 2022, again, class of 2021 has already been here for entire again school year. Well, not entire school year, but for a semester, and this is the second semester. But my promise to the class of 2021 was, oh my goodness, I just threw an interception. But my promise to the class of 2022, by the way, you guys forgive me if I just said 2021 again. My promise for the class of 2022 was, I posted this 2 or 3 weeks ago on my Snap, that my promise to the class of 2022 is that I'm gonna come back to Allen East High School, or even to Valley Ridge Academy, Landrum, any school that needs me, and there's a lot of schools that probably don't even think they need me, or probably don't even know they need me, but they trust me. I mean, even if you don't need me, you could totally, have a great advantage, with me a part of your support system and team for your school, so forth and so forth. So note to all the schools out there who are looking for a constructive volunteer who's going to help lead and mentor the kids and care about the kids, and gonna try what I can to again learn, build, and grow with them to the most effective, standards that were clean, appropriate, God first, Jesus above all, better tomorrow for everybody. So so forth and so forth. But my big point here is that I'm gonna come back to Nice as a volunteer. This is my last year as a school student, and I've said that before. This is my last year as a school student, and I'm gonna come back as a volunteer. That is just, again, it's a part of my heart. It's a part of my soul. I'm willing to live for it, die for it, you name it. This is just, again, who I am, and I'm, God, honestly, Jesus above all, proud of it when it comes to how much the passion and the love that I have for the youth and to mentor them, and I'm just proud of it, and I'm never stopping when it comes to that. And even if I can't, be there verbally in the school to do it, help, volunteer and, again, lead them and mentor them. Like I said, I make the music for a reason. I make the YouTube videos for a reason, and again, they have sporting events for a reason. So, I'll hopefully do whatever I can, some which way of those ways that I just named, to just try to make my voice heard and make the best, most positive impact I can for these kids and in their lives, so forth and so forth, towards that, again, better tomorrow for all. I do believe in us all, so forth and so forth. And I didn't even pay attention to what down it was in Madden, so now I'm facing the Baltimore Ravens, and I'm pretty sure I might halfway lose this game, because I didn't even pay attention to what down it was. It was 4th down and 8. So now I gotta, try again on this next clean drive. And by the way, I'm not playing the newest version of Madden. I'm playing like Madden. I don't remember, but I know it's not the newest version. It's like 2 years off, 2 or 3 years off of the Madden version that I'm playing. But I'd say, just to let y'all know, like I said, my promise to the class of 2022, that if they permit me, I'm coming back as a volunteer for you all, because like I say, I do believe there's a lot of kids in the part of the class of 2022 that absolutely need my help, my guidance, my tutelage, my mentorship, my leadership in their life. They absolutely need it. They need my kind words. They need my support and encouragement. They need it. I do believe so. And if they don't, and here's the thing, if they don't, and like I said before, some need it and don't even realize it. But regardless whether they need it or not, it's gonna be helpful, and I'm just gonna try what I can, But again, I know my boundaries, I know my limits, and I'm gonna respect that and respect them and show the utmost love and respect towards everybody. And we're just gonna learn, build, and grow with this. And again, true personality. It's all around this YouTube channel, all around my Twitter, all around my music. You be the judge of, like I said, whether you want to believe this personality or not, so forth and so forth. But yeah, like I say, I just believe that, especially over the last 2 years, like I say, I don't have people telling me things such as, Nate, you can be a motivational speaker, Nate, you can be a public speaker, Nate, you can be a pastor or a priest, or, all these other, beautiful things that involve helping people and giving people advice. I don't have people telling me these things for no good reason. I have them telling me that stuff because I possess all the, or not all the, I possess a good majority of the character traits that it takes to be, good in those, those fields of study, in those fields of, I guess you could say career choices or whatever else words you want to, fill in the blank there. I possess those necessary character traits, and like I said, I look forward to doing my job to help mentor the class of 2022. Because, like I said before, this is our school. These are our schools, our cities, our states, and we're gonna own this stuff too. We're gonna start owning this stuff to the better tomorrow that I know we are all capable of having. We're going to own this. That's literally one of my promises to the class of 2022. I guess that's my second promise. My first promise is that if they permit me to come back, I'm coming back regardless. I'm coming back. Again, this will be my last year, by the way, as a school student, by the way. Quote me on that. My last year as a school student there at Allen Denise High School. But I will come back for the 2018-2019 school year to be a volunteer because, again, I'm very passionate about the youth and I'm very passionate about everything that they have futurely going for them when it comes to, again, helping, learn, build, and grow together and all the other good things, so forth and so forth. So, again, that's just the promise, ladies and gentlemen. That's the promise, and I do believe that, like I say, by God's humble and loyal grace, that it will be fulfilled. The prophecy, you could call it a prophecy if you wanted to, but I do believe that it will be fulfilled and it will be glorious and it will be spontaneous and it will be beautiful and it will be everlasting and it will be something that, like I say, will be just great for everybody involved, so forth and so forth. But like I say, regardless whether they grant me permission to be a volunteer or not, or even a substitute teacher, but the point is I can't just stay at one school. I need to, go around and be like, well, Nate, why do you need to go around? When I say go around, like I need to go from school to school to school to school and be like, well, why do you need to do that? I need to do that because you have to realize the fact being of how many kids are out there that, need me, and yet, and then you have that freedom to be around. Like, I just don't feel like, me personally, I feel like I don't need to be just nailed down or hammered down to just one school. I need to be all around so I can have a, so I can, you could say maximize the potential of my power of influence impact on these kids. I really need to be maneuvered around from school to school to school to school. So I can have, if you ask me personally, that's what I feel like that needs to happen with my career as a volunteer or a substitute teacher. I need to be able to move around from school to school to school to school and spend time with all these kids and help mentor, lead, teach, and tutor them. That's just what I believe. Personally, that's what I believe. But whatever they stick me with, I'll be very thankful, blessed, and get the grateful for it. Whether it's you stick me at this school for, I guess, half a year and this other school for half a year, or just stick me at one school for the entire year, I'll make the best of whatever opportunity they give me, whether it's, whether they move me around from school to school to school, week to week to week, whether it's that or whether it's, whether they just stick me at one school for half semester and another school for another half semester, or they just, whatever maneuvers they have when it comes to that scheduling and that planning, I will try what I can to live with it and just own it to the best of my God first, Jesus above all abilities, to just, again, help spread the love, help spread the peace, help spread the positivity, the inspiration, and let these kids know that they are America's everything. They are the next generation. They are literally, they have a lot of great potential and a lot of great wisdom and a lot of great skill and a lot of great talent. I can keep going on and on, by the way. And they are just geniuses. They're pure. I want to say they are just, again, they're pure geniuses. They're pure masterminds, and they have all the potential in the world to help change the culture and so forth and so forth. And they will do great things. And that's why, like I said, I'm just so passionate about being a volunteer or a substitute teacher, whichever one they stick me with. More preferably, I'd rather be a volunteer, but whichever one they want to give me, I'm very thankful for either one. I just want that chance to make that to make that impact. That's just what I want to do. I want to have that chance. Again, one of the top things I want to, again, I guess you could take out of this 10-minute video, ladies and gentlemen, is, once you get that opportunity to make that impact in whatever career field it is, especially stuff like pro sports, whenever you get that opportunity to make that impact, sees every second, every moment, every minute of it, as that opportunity to do exactly that, make that impact and make your name heard, and or to make your name known, make your voice heard, and improve why you deserve to be where you are and have the job that you have, and why you deserve to be paid this or be paid that, and so forth and so forth. But do it with a purpose, with a God first, sane, sober, appropriate, Jesus above all purpose. Do it with a passion. Do it with some good godly pride, and you get the point. It's really very simple to a certain degree. It does take work, but the concept of understanding what I'm trying to express here to you all is very simple. But like I say, I feel like I'll take it to my grave when it comes to all the passion, and the love that I have for these kids. I feel like I'll take that to my grave at this point in my life. You really can't measure my passion for these kids. You really can't measure it. It's out of this world. It's literally up there in heaven when it comes to my passion for it. It's like literally you cannot measure my passion for these kids and for their better tomorrow. You cannot measure how much love and respect that I have for them and how much I believe in their potential. You cannot measure this stuff, because like I said, I'm willing to take this stuff to my grave every day. I'm willing to live and die for it each and every day of my life, literally, and so on and so forth. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, we're all revolutionary new breeds here. It just depends on what are you going to do with your potential as a revolutionary new breed. And again, we all have potential when it comes to being a revolutionary new breed. We all have potential. You just have to figure out what your potential is, and how to, again, use it to the best of your abilities to not only help yourself, but as well help everybody around you, and again help clean up the culture towards that better tomorrow for your kids, and then your grandkids, and just the pure next generation period. What you're going to do to help clean it up towards the next generation period. So again, once they get to this stage and that stage of their life, they can own it with confidence. They can own it with good godly pleasure and good godly joy, and they can just own it to the best of their abilities to just make it light up at the end of the day, and be like, again, with that pure feeling of happiness, excitement. I'm ready for the future, because I know that God got us, and I know that we have worked immensely hard for all the blessings and the fruits, of which we're gonna, receive from this, from this experience, from these trials and tribulations, so on and so forth. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, the knowledge and the talent and the wisdom, or at least everything I'm preaching, like I say, it's not really that hard to preach it. You just really have to know how to word it, and you have to know what the heck you're saying, because, if you don't know what you're saying, then certain people could quiz you about it, and you'll be, standing there looking like, I don't know how to answer any of these questions. You have to have a passion for it, and I would say you have to feel it in your bones. You have to feel it in your soul, and I feel like I have all the R&B heart and soul to fulfill these missions with all my heart and soul. For example, by the way, I'm huge into adoption, by the way. If you, again, check my Twitter account, not my Twitter, my Snapchat, at NJ number 2 the city, it's probably going to be off within the next, 24 hours. But if you check my Twitter account, you would see, no, I said Twitter. I meant to say Snapchat. If you check my Snapchat at NJ number 2 the city, I'm talking about how I'm big into adoption, and I'm honestly am, even though right now I'm obviously haven't adopted, yet, or I guess, with paperwork and stuff like that, I haven't really, physically adopted anybody, to in my house, take care of them as my own and stuff like that. But I'm totally gonna do that within the next 5 or 10 years of my life. I have too much love, too much passion, too much respect for people, and too much respect and passion and love and character for the youth and for the next generation. So I'm totally gonna go into adopting somewhere within the next 5 or 10 years. This is stuff that I'm willing to live. I already live for, and I'm willing to die for every single day of my life, ladies and gentlemen. That's literally where one of my biggest points to you all. A majority of what I preach about in my music and preach about in these videos, I've literally already have if you were to put the word in there, I already had that fearlessness of I'm willing to die for all this. I'm willing to die trying to help the next generation get to its better tomorrow and fulfill its destiny, and put them on the right track to do exactly that, and fulfill their goals. I'm willing to die trying to help the youth. I'm willing to die trying to help, change the culture towards a better tomorrow for all. And just a lot of great work to do, a lot of great work to do, and a lot of you know, all it's just a lot, you know, so on and so forth. But again, you know, you gotta just get your head on right, trusting God first with it, and, you know, own it to the best of your abilities. Take care. I love y'all more. This coming soon.